Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I just did a video like a minute ago. It is uploading. So yes, I have the same hairstyle, same clothing because I'm actually doing a few videos today, back to back. So pay no mind. But I did get cut off. It was called Autism Awareness Chit Chat about our March and my thoughts. So I just had one more thing that I was going to say and then I got cut off. So let me go ahead and finish that. So anyway, at the March, I was surprisingly honored with this plaque. I was so touched that I could not even speak. I was shocked, surprised, grateful, happy, you name it, but the words could not come out. I finally did a lot of hugs and said thank you, of course, when I got myself together. And you'll see that in the video. There's two videos that I uploaded about a week or so ago about our march. One's in pictures and one's all video of live movement during the march. So you'll see all the video of us marching and the food and activities and gift baskets, all of that. And then one is all pictures. So they're kind of the same, but yet they're not. So make sure you watch both. That's what we did for our March. This was our 10th year, so please check those out. But yeah, I just did the one that was kind of like a chit chat. And so this is the last thing I was showing everyone. My friend Kim Naylor, who is second year with me and who's on my volunteer committee, which she just did so much. I appreciate her. She came up with this idea and surprised me. And like I was saying, my name is actually just Carmen Torres because that's my married name, but on my Facebook I do have this name included, which is my maiden name. And what I was saying is the reason why I did that is because I had a lot of dear friendships, childhood friendships, a lot of people that whether they're family or friends that I hadn't seen in many years, that I thought, since Facebook is so huge and worldwide and this is our way to be able to connect, why not add my maiden name in case somebody is looking for me or just happens to run by and say, oh my God, that's, Carmen Vega, and it worked because I found a lot of childhood friends, a lot of dear childhood friends. And we reconnected after so many years. And I mean, we either went all through school together or we had just many, many years of our life together. And somehow our lives just took different paths. We remarried or married or, so our names have changed. And so I wanted to add my maiden name, which is a name I'm also proud of because it's a name my dad gave me. So I'm proud and honored to add it. But it's not, actually, not no legally or anything like that. I don't even know why I'm explaining this, but it was just funny because she saw that and actually added that name. And I'm so glad she did because, like I said, it's a name that my dad gave me that I'm so proud of and that I love. But of course, when you get married, you're also proud and happy to take on your husband's last name and honor him. But, like I said, I'm actually just Carmen Torres. So I'm still honoring my husband, but, he understands, that I, am proud and love my maiden name and that the reason why I put it, on some of my social media and stuff. So, yeah, it's just a funny story. But I'm proud of both names. So yeah, she saw that I had it like that and she added it and it just turned out to be perfect. And so it was a plaque with the autism missing puzzle piece symbols, because of course the puzzle piece is a symbol for autism because of the missing piece, because there's no known cause or cure. And so, yeah, the whole detail of how she did the puzzle pieces and the colors, and then the name thing, and then it says, in recognition and appreciation of bringing 10 years of labor of love, Autism Awareness March to Ukiah, April 2nd, 2018. So, and she knows I always say that this is my labor of love because this is something, once my son was diagnosed and I realized that the United Nations had declared April 2nd to be World Autism Awareness Day, we immediately went out on April 2nd with our homemade signs, just with markers and a board from Dollar Tree, and just wrote down information, statistic, what autism meant, just everything we could find about autism and the symbols and the colors and stuff. And we didn't even really wear blue because we didn't even realize that deep that, blue was the main theme color, even though autism has 4 colors: red, yellow, dark blue, and a medium or light blue. And that the puzzle piece was a symbol and the reason because of not having any known or cause or cure. So we knew about the puzzle piece and, all the, as soon as my son was diagnosed and I got over the shock phase and, the tears, because you just don't know. Had never heard of autism, so you don't know what this is all about, what his future was going to be like. Was I going to be strong enough or good enough, to get him through this life, through this journey, just so much uncertainty and unknowledge of everything. But I immediately started hitting social media and in the internet and just started downloading every piece of information I could get my hands on. I educated myself in autism. Of course, my experience personally is number one and speaks volumes. I read every book you can think of on autism. I just dedicated my life to autism awareness and to getting my son through this journey and being a support and a help to other families who received that diagnosis that very day, that they'll always remember, and the uncertainty and the fear and like you said, are you going to be strong enough and stuff like that. So it was just homemade signs. I have pictures. And then of course we didn't wear blue because we really didn't know it was. I had just found it on the internet and saw it on TV real quick, and I went, oh my God, because he was diagnosed when he was around 4.5 years old. So that was 99, and United Nations had declared into 2007. So it had already been pretty much like maybe an 8-year journey of just educating myself and learning, and just my own personal journey and getting my hands on everything and anything that I could get a hold of, and just being more stronger than I ever thought I could be. That God saw something in me, that he knew I would be a perfect mom for this angel and stuff like that. And of course, when I found out that, and I found out in 2009 that 2 years prior that the United Nations had declared. So it was right around the corner when I found out. I had surgery. I had a neck brace on. I'll put the picture so you can see it. I had a neck brace on, and I had to be very careful where I walked and how I stood, but it didn't matter. My kids and my husband, we just made our homemade signs. We went to the Dollar Tree, got a board, and just got markers in different colors. So we knew the puzzle piece and, the 4 colors, but we didn't know exactly that the main theme color was blue, so we didn't wear blue that day. But we went out to our plaza here, and we stood in front, and we just put our boards out to everybody that walked by or drove by. And that was our first year, and it was me, my husband, my kids, and one friend. She joined us, and so I really appreciate that. And so that's how it all started. So I'll put some pictures to show you kind of what our beginnings were, and then just every year it just became more bigger and bigger, more special and special. And we always put our creative ideas together on, okay, now we know the main theme color is blue. Now we know that all the famous monuments and buildings light up around the world in blue. Now we know because it happens more in boys than in girls, and blue is a calming color for autistic children and adults. And being that I educated myself, that I researched and read every book and got my hands on anything and everything that had to do with autism awareness. And of course, like I said, my own personal journey with my son. And so every year I had more knowledge and more experience. And so the signs got stronger and better. And of course, we wore blue the following year, first year. And then we started realizing that we're going to wear blue from head to toe, from our makeup to jewelry to our hair accessories to our shirts, our pants, our shoes, our socks, whatever we were wearing. And then we thought, okay, now we're going to, we do the puzzle piece ribbon. I can't even talk. And of course, we're going to let everybody know, when I first started, like I said before, many videos, it was 1 in every 150. I found the song Mark Leland, Missing Pieces. If you haven't heard that song, actually watch the video. And I think that particular CD, I don't know if the proceeds are still going towards autism awareness research, but he dedicated that CD to autism research, and all the proceeds went, like I said, to autism research. And it was his main song because I think a friend of his had a child with autism, and he kind of just wanted to show his friends support and anybody who was touched or affected by autism. And so he wrote the song, and it's called Missing Pieces. Again, it's by Mark Leland. If you can buy the CD, that's great. But go to YouTube and watch his video, because he has a message before he actually does the song and video. And he tries to reach out to people with his message, and it's a touching, touching message. And he's reaching out to family, to friends, to communities, to everyone that can show their support or give their help. And so that has always been my main theme song. We have other songs that we've added that are beautiful and touching, but that's always been our main, loyal song because of everything about it, the words, his message before the video actually starts, that it goes to autism research. Just, it'll forever be our main theme song. And of course, like I said, we have other songs that we have added that are so beautiful as well and have such a touching message. But please go to YouTube, Mark Leland, Missing Pieces. That way you can see the message before the video, not just hear the song. So yeah. So that's what we did every year. I said, okay, now this year we're going to do a slideshow. We're going to share our journey, of our family, of my son, of autism. And then we're going to get information on the autistics. At that time is 1 in every 150. Next 2 years, it was 1 in every 110. So we changed the statistics. We kept keeping up with the CDC. And then 2 years after that was 1 in every 88. And now we're at 1 in every 68. With 48 being boys. And so the CDC is also thinking that it's actually 1 in every 40 something, but they haven't concluded that. So as of now, it's still 1 in every 68 children are diagnosed with autism, and 42 of those are boys. So we don't know, there's no known cause or cure. We don't know why it happens more in boys than in girls. I know some of the research has always said, I know a lot of people have this vaccination thing and this controversy. And, if you want to believe that, and if that's what and your research, that's up to you. It's your journey, your child. So that's something that, you personally feel. I don't feel that it's really vaccinations. I'm sure they don't help, because I'm sure the kids are getting more vaccinations this day than they did back in the day. And I'm sure a lot of them may not be necessary or be very helpful. I know that there's something there that they're touching on that could be true. But to me, it was never vaccinations, because all my kids were vaccinated pretty much by the same doctor, the same exact vaccines for sure, and the same exact time frame. And none of my kids are autistic but my son. So that itself pretty much tells me that it can, because all my kids would have been, autistic. But I always keep informed, I keep checking it out, seeing what the CDC research has come up with. Is there any updates on the vaccinations? Any new information? Any new proof or evidence? I'm always going to keep an open ear and open mind. But as my personal experience, and you can't get better than my personal experience, I have 4 children and only 1 is autistic. And like I said, the same exact vaccination, same time frame, everything, and only 1 is autistic. So that's what I feel. But like I said, I always keep an open mind and open ear. I'm always looking for updated information, new research, new proof, new evidence. But as of now, there's no known cause or cure. So that's why the puzzle piece and the missing pieces, and that's why this song means so much to me, and it'll always be my theme song. So this video wasn't actually going to be just about that, but I'm glad that I've said that to clear some of that stuff up and give you some more information. But I am so grateful for this plaque, that somebody, I know the people that come to my march love me and believe in me and love me and my son's journey and our family and what we do for autism, because like I said, we put so much heart and soul into making this event possible. We put so much, I can't even exaggerate it enough, and it's not no exaggeration, it's the exact truth. We put so much time and work and money into this event, and it comes from our heart and soul. And like I said, for the first 9 years, I did it on my own. Last year, I spent $4,000. This year, we did get some people that did respond, and so I was able to spend maybe $2,500, $3,000 maybe max. So it did, make it a little bit easier for me. But like I said, I will continue to give more and more and make it bigger and more special. If I have to do it on my own, so be it. I will be happy to do so, because like I said, these are the key words. This is my labor of love. This means everything to me. It has to be special. It has to be perfect. It has to be good. I'm going to do it to my dying day. God willing, He gives me many more years of health and life. But when I'm gone, my children will carry on my legacy, and they do it with all their heart. They want to carry it on, and they love what we all do. And like I said, we We get our outfits together. One daughter she's in charge of the Autistic Project, where she does all the posters and anything that has to do with the art. She's in charge of. She dresses us from head to toe. She says, okay, we're either going to dye our hair blue today, or we're going to wear this type of blue accessory in our hair. Our makeup will be blue but different designs. We're going to wear this shirt, and this year it's going to say this. We've done from puzzle pieces to pictures of my son, all kinds of different design. And maybe I'll do a slideshow just called Through the Years, Autism March Through the Years, to show you just the different shirts, the different wording, the different pictures, what our pants are going to be like, what shoes we're going to wear. And it's a group picture, it's a group family theme. And then so yeah, so anything's artistic. My other daughter, she's technical savvy, so she does everything like the videos that we uploaded. That's the picture one and the video one that you're going to check out once you're done with this. And if you have done so already, great, thank you. I hope you were touched. I hope you loved it. But she does that. She puts those videos together. Believe me, it's not easy. The editing of the pictures, the editing of the videos, the editing of the music, of the timing. It's a lot of work that she has to put into it. And she's so good at that. So anything that's like our slideshows, our videos, our photography. She does the photography at the march. Anything that we do autism, she does all the photography. She does the flyers. She creates the new flyers every year, the invites, what have you. Anything that's photography or video, that's her. My other daughter, like I said, is Artistic Project. She's in charge of like I said, the posters, how we're going to dress from head to toe, anything that's art related. She does it. My husband is a set designer. He builds anything that we need built. Like this year, he built a background, a stand, so that my daughter could have the autism curtain background, and she could do photos there for the families that want to, like a photo shoot, stuff like that. So, and he builds tables, and he builds anything that he could build, and then he decorates the plaza. So he puts it all together. This year we had a volunteer committee, and so he had more help this year for the first time. So I appreciate that. There's been people in the last couple of years that have come by and said, how can we help? And they have helped him to put the activities together, the balloons. But this year we had a 4-person, I believe, group that then their husbands, their children helped us put that plaza together. One special lady, Myra from Redwood Regional, which I appreciated her. I mean, you'll see in the both videos what it was like. So yeah, so I am overwhelmingly, I'll forever be emotional about this plaque. This will forever mean everything to me, for people to see and believe and support my labor of love. That means everything to me. So this plaque is my heart. It's special. I haven't even decided where in the house I'm going to put it. I mean, my room is my special room. My room is my favorite room in the house because it has everything that I love. I'm very girly. So it has all my makeup collection, all my perfume collection, all my jewelry collection, my watches, my purses, my everything that I'm passionate about, that I love, is in my room. It's my serenity. It's where I go to sleep, and it's where I have peace, where I have my TV, where I have everything. So that might be exactly where I'll put it. It has my beauty college diploma, my license, my cosmetology license, like I said, everything. So pretty much I'll put it in my room, but if not, I'll put it in a special place in the living room so anybody that comes can see, my gift that my beautiful friend Kim Naylor surprised me with. And like I said, that people, just the fact that people see what I'm doing and appreciate what I'm doing and support what I'm doing. This love for my son and autism and our journey and his journey, and to want to help other families and other autistic children, and to put the word out, to bring this awareness to the forefront of our family, our friends, our neighbors, our community, the world. I mean, and we have reached out to the world worldwide. It's just not our town. People from other states, from other countries have heard of my march and, my labor of love, of everything I do for autism. They have called me. They have reached out either through my Autism Faces page, through Messenger, in airports. You're the person. Oh my God, my son is autistic. Please help. I need some help. We're scared. We don't know what's going on. From other states and other countries, people have recognized me, and people have come to this state to meet me. So it is working. We are reaching out not only to our family and our friends and our neighbors and our strangers in the store and community, but we are reaching out to the world. This labor of love is worth it. This is exactly what my intention was, is to bring autism awareness to the forefront of all of those people and all of those things. And it's working. And to be able to be honored and appreciated in this way, 10 years of labor of love, I'm just deeply, deeply happy, grateful. I feel loved. I feel appreciated. I feel supported. I feel acknowledged. I feel everything. And, like I said, I will continue to do what I do for the rest of my life, and my children will carry my legacy. But, oh my God, I never expected this, but it was a beautiful, detailed, touching that I will forever be happy and grateful about. So, what's in the future for the rest of this month? We have, how many more days? We're on the 23rd. So we have 7 more days of this month. So like I said, April 2nd was World Autism Awareness Day, where that one day we totally go full force and focus on autism. But let's not forget, April is still Autism Awareness Month. So anything you can do to show your love and support, whether you know somebody or not, whether you've been touched by autism or not, hey, wear blue eyeshadow. If you're bold enough, wear blue lipstick. I have. Do you have a pair of blue earrings? Do you have a blue hair accessory, a blue shirt, blue pair of pants, some blue shoes? Do your nails in blue? Hey, send me the pictures and the videos. I would love to upload it and show all these people the support that we're getting from all over the place. And I would really appreciate it. So it's not too late to show your support. Please do anything. I mean, right now, I just had my nails done and they're pink. I was going to do one more blue because I did 2 different blues this month. One was a shiny, like sparkling dark blue, and one was like a medium, beautiful, beautiful medium blue. So I wore 2 different. Usually the whole month I continue the blue, but I couldn't find a third blue that I really liked or had in the moment. So since spring is here and summer is coming, I decided, okay, I did 2 blues, and of course I'm doing autism in every other way. So maybe I could go ahead and I can't find a third blue that in that moment, like I said, that I had. So let's just start off with the spring colors. So those are my nails. And this is my toes. My toes completely match my fingers, but my toes are done by my daughter, which she did a beautiful job. And it's a hot pink, so I had to match my toes. That was another reason. This is called Teenage Dream. I believe it's 459. And it's so pretty. I love pink and purple, my favorite colors. So that was great. So I'm going to continue to do a lot of videos for autism awareness. So I'm going to try to do maybe a look or 2 makeup look. I'm also going to, of course, provide more information. Anything else we're doing, I'll upload the video or pictures of it. And what else? Oh, this is very important. This is what I wanted to do on this video. There's a series on TV by the Holly Robinson Peete is an actress that has been an actress for years. She has her Holly Rod Foundation, where it supports autism and Parkinson's, because her dad died of Parkinson's. Her son RJ, which is 20 years old, 2021, has autism, and she got his diagnosis, I guess, at 3 years old, and she's been like me, full force autism. So she does autism events, especially this month, especially on April 2nd. And so check her out. She was on the OWN channel, Oprah Winfrey's channel, called OWN. She was there for 2 or 3 seasons, and it was called For Pete's Sake, because their last name is Peete, P-E-E-T-E. And so it was called For Pete's Sake. It was just an amazing series. It's the reality TV of their life and their journey with autism and their son RJ. Oh my God, that show touched me. Every episode I cried. I was touched. Her son looks just like my son. He talks like my son, acts like my son. He's been through everything so similar as my son. It's like almost like they're twins, but from totally 2 different families. And so I'm going to do a series on what I thought of every episode, what the episode was called, what part of autism did it deal with, what my thoughts were on it, and how was it similar to my son and what I got out of it. So that's a few of the things that I'm going to be doing for the rest of Autism Awareness Month. So we got 7 more days. So I'm going to go back because she did 2 or 3 seasons on OWN. Now she's on the Hallmark channel. I believe it's 185 if you have Dish. But find the Hallmark channel, even if it's not 185 and you may have DirecTV or something, look for the Hallmark channel. Now the show's called Meet the Peets. And so it's Holly Robinson, her husband, her children, and especially her son, RJ. He's a twin to her daughter, Ryan. She's not autistic, but she goes into autism deeply. I relate to her as a twin just as well because we have the same purpose, pretty much similar journeys, and just that our heart and soul for the rest of our lives is into autism awareness. I would love to meet her someday. I have tried to reach out with no success. I've tried on social media. I don't know why. It's her Twitter, her stuff. I don't know why I can't connect with her. I would love to meet Holly Robinson, share my journey, tell her how much I appreciate both of her shows for Pete's sake and Meet the Peets. And I hope that she continues because I love it. So I'm going to do a series. So what's going to happen is I'm going to do a video of every episode that she did. For Pete's sake, which when she was on OWN, I might have to do accumulation, like put all the episodes together and the different things that she showed on her reality show and how she dealt with it and what she went through and what I went through as far as a similar situation and my thoughts on it. So I might have to put them all together because I'm going to try to go back and find each episode and see if I could do each episode separately and put my what's similar and what happened to us when we went through that same similar thing, or my thoughts, or both. And so, but if I can't find out which each episode was about, try to go back and remember. I can remember most of it offhand, but I want to make sure I get into every single one. Then I'll put it all together. If not, if I could put it separate, great. If not, I'll put the title, I'll put Autism Awareness, the 2 little marks, and then I'll put Meet the Peets, or For Pete's Sake series, My Thoughts, and the title of the episode, which will be the title of my video. So you can know exactly what we're going to talk about. So if I can do it separate, great. If I have to put a whole thing together and just talk about all the different episodes together, I'll do that. But now she's just finished her first season on Hallmark. And so now I have each episode recorded so I can remember and go into each episode series separately. Because it's more current and I have it on my DVR. So look forward to those videos. I mean, you're going to love it. You're going to love it. I can't show any piece of her show because YouTube is really, really strict. I had somewhere where I went to the gym with my daughters and we had a personal room and it was just me and my 2 daughters and we were exercising, except I was doing my exercises separate from them, but you can see my daughters in the background. And YouTube gave me a mark. They're like, I violated some privacy rights, and I wrote back to them, and they said they would email me back, and they didn't. So I don't understand. I think that they should research and find out what it's really about before they judge or accuse you of something. I think is so unfair because I see a lot of people, a lot of famous YouTubers that show videos of them working out in the gym, and other strangers are around them and behind them, and they never get their video taken, or accused or judged or marked. And I'm like, I might not be a big YouTuber, but dear Lord, at least ask me. Ask me who are those people? Are they family? Are they friends? Are they with me? If not, yes, we're going to have to take it down. And I would honor that. I would say, okay, my bad. I didn't realize I was doing something wrong, but you're right. I don't know those people. So go ahead and take it down and won't do that again. But the fact that they didn't even ask me, they didn't even research why those 2 girls, which were my daughters. So it's our private room that we had. So I wasn't showing anybody's privacy or disrespecting anybody's privacy. It's my daughters. They're not minors. They're adults. So it wasn't like I even had minors, and we had total exercise clothes on. It wasn't like you could see anything. It was just a perfect video. And the fact that they just accused me and didn't ask me. And then I wrote them and said, hey, these are not minors. These are not strangers. These are my daughters. It was my private room, so I don't see why I'm being marked or punished for it. So I never heard back from them, and it's just so upsetting. So now I try to be extra careful of what I put out on YouTube. I'm not going to be fearing and be like all hysterical and scared and, oh my God, YouTube is going to accuse me. No, I'm going to, if I'm going to do what my heart tells me to do, and I always am respectful and always, try to keep within the respectful and privacy lines. And so I'm not going to fear anything. I'm going to do me. And if that happens again, I'm definitely going to reach out, even in a more bigger way, because I need to have an answer, because those were my daughters and they're not minors, and it was a private room for us. It doesn't say the name of the gym or anything. And I've seen tons of YouTubers show themselves working out with strangers, which is violating their privacy, and it's just hurtful. So I won't. And my daughter got dinged one time because she was doing a series and she just put a clip in there and she got dinged, so she couldn't put it. So I won't put the clip of the show. So hopefully you will look at the show and see what I'm talking about. So yeah, because I don't want to go through those motions again. I mean, I wish I could put maybe if they give you a limit, like a 30-second clap, just so you can get a little tiny bit idea. But because that happened to me, I don't want to go through the motions. So that's going to be the next videos. It's going to be finalizing Autism Awareness Month personally with my family and our journey. It'll be the series of Holly Robinson Peete and her family and her journey with her son RJ and autism. I'm going to go back and do all those episodes, tell you what it was about, how we went through a similar situation, and my thoughts about it. So look forward to those. Please watch them. They're going to be very good. Then I'm going to head back once Autism Awareness, and I might do a makeup look or two. And I'm also going to do a haul that has nothing to do with autism. That's going to be the next video I'm doing. But look, I'm also going to go back to my life series. I had done one on marriage, a 4-part one on marriage. I'm going to do one on infidelity, on sex, on domestic violence, child abuse, or anything that happens in life. And like I said, the next one will be infidelity, and the next one might be abuse, or being a mom, being an autistic mom, or the daily struggles of being a mom, shopping, anything that has to do with life series, what we struggle through in life, meaningful things in life, our journeys in life, subjects that really a lot of people, mostly everybody, go through in one way or another. It'll be a life series. So I did a 4-part marriage one a while back. So if you haven't seen those, please go back and check it out. It was really good. And so much has happened since then. I haven't been able to get back to it, but starting next month, I'm going to get back into that life series full force. And then I was going to do a Jenny Rivera series, but that family continues to go through a lot. So I'm still going to do a few of those, but, might be here and there, it was just my thoughts on their episodes. Now it's the Riveras. I'm a huge fan of Jenny's. I continue to be, even though she's gone. So that's why I've done a lot of videos on Jenny. I did a look inspired by Jenny Rivera, a haul on everything that I have of Jenny Rivera's as a fan, my thoughts on her, how much I miss her, and about, her family, because I really love her family. No family is perfect, but I think they're a really good family, and we all have our flaws. We all make mistakes. And it's just kind of my thoughts. It's not to persuade your thoughts or your judgments. It's just my personal opinion, my personal thoughts, and just kind of like that, just because